Welcome to the live show on the internet. Yeah.
Thank you, Katie. You may remember the eyebrow-raising sex scandal that rocked the Lavergne Police Department. We first told you about the mess in January of last year. The shocking details sounded like a bad movie script, made national news, as 5 officers and then the police chief all fired. The city then found itself facing a lawsuit filed by a former female officer. Well, tonight word comes the city has settled the case with a hefty payment. Our Nikki Hauser heard directly from city leaders.
After that scandal, former police officer Megan Hall sued the city. Then tonight, over a year later, the city of Lavergne held a special meeting in which they decided they would pay out Megan Hall $500,000, officially ending that lawsuit.
Motion to approve as it is written here.
It took less than 5 minutes.
No.
Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Alderman Hobbs?
Aye.
Vice Mayor Dunn?
Aye.
Motion passes.
For the Lavergne city leaders to say yes, they'll pay former police officer Megan Hall $500,000.
What message does that send to all the other employees?
Alderman Dennis Waldron was the only dissenting vote.
He's sending a message out to everybody in the world, said, come to Lavergne, sue Lavergne because they're going to settle.
The city as a whole now agreeing to pay Hall, but denying any admission of liability.
It's hard being in the minority.
This after the story of the Lavergne police sex scandal exploded early last year, revealing a pattern of inappropriate activity inside the department. Reports detail sex between officers on duty and on city property, intimate photos and videos shared among officers, and silence from the police chief, who was clued into what was happening.
Convince her to engage in sexual activity that she didn't want to.
Hall and her lawyer claim it was a hostile work environment that groomed her.
While I was aspiring to protect my community, the Lavergne Police Department was not protecting me.
She, along with 4 other officers and the police chief, were fired. Hall talked to News Channel 5 about the affair early last year.
I know what most people are saying. You know, you could have said no. I get it. But my response to them is that I did say no, and he wouldn't take it for an answer. Eventually, I gave in from pressure.
Wednesday's vote ends both Hall's lawsuit against the city and against 3 of her former superiors in the department.
We have improved a lot.
As the city still works to rebuild trust in the public eye. Nikki Hauser, News Channel 5.
Thank you, Nikki. The city says their insurance provider will pay the $500,000 to Hall. They say it's a gross settlement, including court costs, attorney's fees, and expenses. To be clear, they say it's not taxpayer money, and the city adds that they still deny any admission of liability.
Yeah, she said no, all right. She was saying, no, don't stop. Yeah, keep fucking me. Fuck me harder. Keep coming. Come on. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. Yeah, and guess what? Y'all got bamboozled, man. You got to understand and understand. Women, not just hoes, but women, period. They the best plotters on the face of this earth, man. Every time you look, a woman's always plotting. I'm not saying she plotting to do something evil, but she always plotting. Yeah, she thinking of something. She thinking of a way to come up with something or get something out of somebody or something, man. She always thinking, but men, we always fall victim to this scenario. We see this happen day in and day out, but we still fall victim because a lot of us are whooped off of vagina. Yeah, we vagina whoop. Yeah, you don't have to get none of the vagina to be vagina whoop. You can be just wanting some of the vagina and you gonna fall victim to it. Even though she doing a whole bunch of bullshit and you don't want to hold her up to it. You see what I'm saying? Like women are never held to their wrongdoing in this society, man. Today's society, they can't do no wrong. And women are taking advantage of that, man. And guess what? Men are allowing them to do it. And in this case, we got the female officer. Now she working around a lot of dudes. I'm quite sure the dudes always hitting on her all the time. And like she was saying in the interview, that it became a hostile work environment because she was taking meat all day. Yeah, that's why it became a hostile environment, because she was getting pressured day in and day out, man. She really want to fuck these guys and have threesomes and just be a freak, but she just don't want to be labeled as that. She don't want to be looked at as a whore. She want to be looked at as the female officer that likes to have fun. But there's no way that's going to happen, man, because once you give one of them guys something, they going to tell the other one, then the other one going to come to you, put down on you. Next thing you know, you got the whole police force running through you. Yeah, that's what happened. That's exactly what happened, man. But fellas, you should have pulled the same maneuver she pulled. Yeah, you should have said, man, I was forced by the chief to indulge in this activity, man, because my job was at jeopardy, and I ain't want to lose my pension. I didn't want to lose years of hard work or nothing, so I participated. Yeah, oh my God, said they. So yeah, y'all should have went that route. Y'all should have took the same route that this female took, man, because guess what? She was smart. She wasn't a whore. She was smart, and she used the advantages she had as being a woman, man. Yeah, and she capitalized off of that. She is $500,000 richer now. Yeah, and she got pleasure at the whole situation. Yeah, she got a few nuts. She probably squirted all over the place a couple times and all the above, man. By the end of the day, she got paid for it. Yeah, she got paid for it big time. And the news reporter was claiming that the taxpayer money wouldn't be used for this. Well, where else y'all gonna get it from? Yeah, oh my God, said they. So yeah, where else you gonna get it from but for the taxpayer? One thing I can say about this lady that I noticed, she damn sure love black men. Yeah, she got 4 brothers on there, man, that she was indulged with. And guess what? She ain't lie on them brothers or nothing, man. She ain't call out the RAPE word or nothing, man. She had great fun. I believe what really messed this whole situation up is that they was probably having a menage a trois. They were probably having a threesome, foursome, however. It was group sex going on. And it was a lot of videos and pictures taken at the same time. And one of the officers might have got home, fell asleep one night, and their wife probably went through their phone and found all these pictures and all these videos, and he had to explain himself. Yeah, he had to explain himself or else. Yeah, he had to explain himself or else, man. But you know it was else because he lost his job, and I'm quite sure he probably done jeopardized their marriages, man. But fellas, man, we can't keep falling victim to the vagina all the time, man. We got to stand strong in the paint. Pause. Yeah, we got to stand strong, man. Yeah, we can't keep getting manipulated like this, man. Nah, man, this is really embarrassing. If you're gonna have a situation, if you're gonna have situations evolving with 2 adults that sexually, everybody got to remain an adult. You got to let people know right up front what you allow and what you don't allow. Now, if you allow somebody to videotape you while this is going on or take pictures, it's common sense that they're going to show it to somebody else. I wouldn't give a damn if they swear on the Bible that they're not going to show it to somebody else. Somebody else is going to see it. It's going to get leaked out. So, as you making these choices and you indulging in this fantasy of yours, you got to always realize that this can happen. But once again, that's the advantage of the woman. That's for her advantage. Now, I'm going to let you take this video. I'm going to let you take these pictures. But if this shit get out in a way, I'm going to sue you for defamation of character. All the above, and they going to win, and you going to lose. And don't have a high-paying job. You sit somewhere high in a high place like a mayor, a politician or something. It's over with. We done seen this shit happen all the time. And we can't blame this lady right here for taking advantage of the system. She damn sure took advantage of the system, and she got pleasure out of it at the same time. A lot of people gonna sit up there and say, well, she $500,000 richer because she's a whore. You can say that, but at the same time, it's a lot of whores that done came through the police force. She's not the only one that has indulged in the activity as such. At the same time, she letting you know, yeah, I did all that, but I was forced to. And that's one thing I just don't get. because that's what men do when they approach a woman. They put pressure on them. Yeah, that's what they do, man. We apply pressure, man. We see something that we like, something that we want, man, we gonna apply pressure. That's just the natural way of a man approaching a woman. You see what I'm saying? I might approach this female today and ask her, can I take her out, or give her my phone number, or want to exchange phone numbers. She might tell me no. But if that's something I really want, I'm gonna keep at it every day until she say yeah, until she give in. And eventually women do that. They give in. They want you to, somebody got to flee and the other got to chase. The woman always gonna flee and she wants you to chase up behind her. That's part of the game. You see what I'm saying? So I don't look at that as applying pressure to her. She said, and I gave in. So that means they was asking her, can they run a train on her? And she kept saying no, no, no. And then eventually she gave in. What made her give in? She said pressure. What kind of pressure? It wasn't no assault in a sexual manner pressure. It was just verbal pressure. You see what I'm saying? She gave in. It was her decision. The men didn't step out of line. She gave in. These are adults that agreed to a situation. No matter if you was swindled out of the situation, manipulated, you said in your own words that you gave in. So why do these people lose their jobs, and why is you being awarded $500,000? That's my question, and that's a lot of people question out here right now. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of people making fun of the lady chin, saying she got a double chin or her chin look like it's off center. Yeah, man, because she been indulging in this curricular activity at work, man. She been having a lot of meat in her mouth, man. What you think gonna happen? Yeah, what you think gonna happen, man? She letting you know. She doing this shit at a job. She doing this shit outside of the job and everything, man. These men, I guess she fire in the bedroom. You know what I mean? I guess she good at what she do. Because she had 5 other dudes, man, you know what I mean, in rotation that we know about. We don't know nothing on her personal life. This was just at work. She had 5 men on rotation. Fellas, you got to understand this. Ladies, I'm not trying to put you out there. You know I love you. You see what I'm saying? I don't hate the game. You got to hate, you can't hate the game. You got to hate the player. I ain't hating nobody. You see what I'm saying? If you find a big dummy, you got what you supposed to keep. If you find a big dummy, run with it. Yeah, if you find a big dummy, run with it. But all I'm saying is, fellas, just because she got you, that don't mean it's just you. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean it's just for you. She just allowing you to enjoy it. See, a woman gonna allow shit to go down as long as she gonna allow it. When she don't want it to go down no more, that's when she gonna put a stop to it. And that's exactly what this young lady did. She was all for it, you know what I mean, for however long it went. And then next thing you know, out of the blue, she was done with it, man. With that being said, if you smell some stink, that's me, Urban Gospel TV, because we the shit.